Hey guys, it's Senile and I'm bringing you some more Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer gameplay, and this time I'm playing some Wanted. This is my first Wanted game, I think, because I'm like level 36 now, but at this point I was like level 13. And this is the first time I played Wanted, because I don't usually play Wanted. Well, Wanted used to be my favourite mode in Brotherhood, but I don't think it's anywhere near as fun anymore in Revelations or Assassin's Creed 3. Because I just think the detection meter in a game like Wanted just makes it so hard to get good kills, and it just makes most of the kills just not worth it, to be honest. So I don't play it very often, but every now and again you have a game where things kind of work out. Any game that resembles a Brotherhood game is a game that I enjoy when it comes to Wanted in Revelations or Assassin's Creed 3. And this game went okay, so I thought I would pop it up. But here I'm after the Hessian. I'm starting to remember people's names, sort of. I'm the Pioneer, I think. I thought I was called like the Huntress or something, but I don't actually think there is a character called that. But yeah. I went and got my acrobatic on that guy, but now I've got two pursuers. And usually if I have more than one pursuer, I tend to just lay low and wait for my pursuers to come towards me. I hope they in turn bring targets towards me as well if luck goes my way. And in this case, there's crazy whispers. I can see the Lady Maverick over there. She's already made herself fairly obvious, so I'm going to get a nice little knife stun on her, but my target was too close to me, and well, he pulled off a nice little stun slash kill. And now I get up and I'm just checking that the Hessian isn't my pursuer, but instead the game decides that while running towards somebody, while pressing the X button, I obviously want to kill somebody behind me. That makes perfect sense. But I'm assuming he's the preacher, isn't he? Yeah. I'm assuming the preacher didn't realize that getting a lure, you can like killing the wrong target rather, doesn't result in you losing your contract. It just results in you being disabled from killing or stunning for about 8 seconds or so. So that gave me the time to just get away from him for a bit, and then come back and kill him. He must have been pretty peeved. But now I'm after him again. I was going to try and get a focus bonus, but I was hoping that the NPCs would help me out with that, but they decided, fuck you. So that was cool. But I'll move on. I'll disguise as... Oh no, I don't know her name. I still don't know her name. But now a 12-year-old child goes and fucks up. So I'm just going to casually walk up and slap him to the floor and give him what he deserves, because his character sucks. Yeah, here I kind of fucked up. I didn't see the red coat dude anywhere near in time. And he went and removed my face. But now back towards the Hessian again. Usually if I have one pursuer, I tend to just wildly go after my target and just hope they eventually converge and I can get stuns and kills. But like I said, if I have more than one pursuer, I tend to hide, blame group Haybell, whatever, and just wait for people to come up to me and hopefully surprise them with a stun. Right, here's my opportunity to try and use the money bomb, because I'm still using the default profile set. So I decide, alright, let's get some use out of this money bomb that I'm carrying around in my trousers for no apparent reason. So I chucked it. Didn't notice my pursuer, who was blatantly to the right of me. Shit hits the fan, I get knifed, target runs for the hills, and I get stabbed in the back. That couldn't have really gone any worse, short of me spontaneously combusting and then losing all of my 2,400 points. And then my Xbox explodes, and a piece of the shard of the Xbox plastic flies into my eye, and then my house burns down. Yeah, but you can see where I'm going with that. It went pretty badly. It wasn't great. But now I'm after the Hessian again, because the game seems to like making me kill the Hessian out of some sort of racist vendetta against Germans. Right, so I'm getting the crazy arrow of death, and it seems to be the Lady Maverick who's confused about my disguise, but now she's clearly noticed me because I've just popped off of my disguise right in front of her face. So she's trying to be stealthy as hell, but she's wobbling to fuck. So I'm going to knife her, stun her, and get completely acrobatically ruined by that guy. And then my bag shakes in fury at the injustice of my death. Why are there blend groups standing on top of a rooftop? That's the weirdest blend group position I've ever seen. But now I've got 3 pursuers, so I don't have Blender at the moment. I haven't unlocked Blender, but I see a pioneer here, so I'm just going to stand next to her and hope that for 1, nobody roofs me, and 2, nobody guesses correctly. So I know this guy's on me, so I'm just going to try and get a crafty naked stun. That's one thing you should definitely note if you transition from Brotherhood to Revelations or Assassin's Creed 3, because the stun range is now, well, it has been since Revelations, just as big as the kill range. So that means if you're scoping out a blame group that you know your target's in, don't go too close to it, because you'll reach a situation where they can literally just press X and you go straight down. And here I get completely fucked up because the Preacher, that's his name, yes, I'm remembering. The Preacher pretty much just stealthily killed me pretty well, to be honest. I actually did not notice him at all, especially as I was looking at a much less stealthy pursuer who I had desires on stunning. But he took full advantage of that. But now I'm after the Bieber, as he is popularly called, the small prepubescent dick. Boy, do I love killing that guy. As I did the footpad in Brotherhood. The most horrible, horrible character in any game I've ever seen. Ever. And here I got suspicious of the blue chick way before I got suspicious of that guy, so I ended up completely ballsing that up, shitting the bed, and dying. But oh well, the game's still going okay. But now I'm after prepubescent child again. He clearly, I thought I'd kind of blown that because I ran in his line of sight for a second, but he's clearly got his own job to do, and he completely fucks up, get tripwide, get stunned. So here, I'm obviously going to take everything I can from this. So I'm going to get a focus and a hidden, and the game obviously decided that that kill was so good that I nearly destroyed the Animus entirely, and it lagged to fuck. Even though, well, to be fair, it wasn't a very good kill, I just took advantage of that guy's utter misfortune. But now I was going to try and stun Redcoat, but then I noticed Joe is behind me. So he's going to get knife stunned. Sit down, Joe. Never liked you. Right now, Redcoat jumps towards me, get a nice little drop stun, and to be fair, if I get a drop stun, I'm going to taunt you. I know it makes me seem like an absolute asshole, but that's what I'm going to do. I love the drop stuns, and I will taunt you because it's hilarious. And you can taunt me if I do it too, because it happens to me, because I've misjudged many a jump and got stunned because of it. Mainly because of the jumping just by being at the edge of something holding the high profile button. I still haven't quite got used to that, and I've jumped in random directions a lot. But yeah, she seems to have killed the wrong person, and now she's running away from where she presumes she's going to get stunned, but she runs straight into my hay bale and gets punched in the face. That was actually purely unlucky on her part, because I think she killed the wrong person just a second before, and then she was like, oh god, I'm going to get stunned, so she tried to run away, but albeit running directly into me. But I'm going to see if this is going to work by running up and trying to stun, but I think that's no longer going to be an effective strategy in this game anyway, due to the condensation of killing and stunning into the X button, because now I was in disguise, which means he may not have known that was me, but at the same time he might have also thought that was a pursuer, so he might have tried to stun them with X, resulting in killing me anyway. So I've decided that that's probably not going to be a good strategy anymore. I used to do it in deathmatch all the time, especially in the Venice map with the little boxes. I used to just disguise, then run up walls when people are up them, and then get easy stuns. Right, I jump over to go for my target, but I notice this guy right behind me, so I go crazy and jump away. He does exactly what I do and get stunned. I didn't even need to use the knives. I did that out of a pure blind panic, to be honest. I thought he was going to get me. But now, Bieber's going to get slammed against the wall. Oh no, he doesn't get slammed against the wall. That's what I thought I did. I just kind of, I don't know, did an impression of some sort of fairy, and he obviously thought it was such a terrible impression that he spontaneously died. But now I've got 23 seconds left, and Red Coat is definitely wants his final point. So I'm going to try and go through here and get a corner stun, but he did the exact same thing, and clearly I didn't do it, like, I didn't time that very correctly at all. But, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that game. I don't tend to bring a lot of wanted, because like I said, I don't tend to, like, for every good game I have 3 games where I'm just running after the same guy who's running after somebody else, and it's just a thankless job to get good kills. But in this game, it was pretty fun. And once again, smug superiority. I quite like the Pioneer. My favourite character is now the Sharpshooter. It's not the Silent Shadow anymore. But I unlocked the Dark costume for the Dark Sharpshooter, rather, and it is absolutely badass. But I like this woman, despite the fact that her face is terrible. I don't like her face. There's nothing about her face that I like. It's massive. Nah, I don't like it. But anyway, comment, rate, and subscribe, and all of that, and I shall see you next time when well, I have no idea what I'll be bringing you next time. But next time I have a pretty interesting match, I'll be sure to whack it on. So, yeah, have a nice day, and goodbye.